Hi, oh, how are you going? Welcome with me, Redsky, here on another round of righteous readings. Raw, righteous may leave you chafe, you have been warned. Leo, my luscious Leo lovelies, this is your main monthly for 2022 February main monthly. Here we go. Let's now see what's coming in for Leo. Sun, Venus, Moon, Rising. What's coming in for the month of February 2020? I have no idea. I feel like he's had a moment there where you couldn't breathe. Like, you know, when you get so caught up in something, like, just got to remember to breathe. And then you just took that breath of beautiful, full, fresh air that just engulfed your lungs, like just developed it, wrapped around it. Just filled you up of beautiful oxygen. Like, it's just like you were just fully re-oxygenized. Like, I don't know if you've ever played like first person fight and you're running out of oxygen. You know you're going out. You got to get that oxygen tank or get some sort of, you know, vitals happening here. But the moment you take that first breath, it's like, yep, Leo, you found your center, you found your point, you found your breathing. And then you're like in your strength and your championization of your good energy, like not that skittish, anxious, you know what I mean, Leo. I'm a Leo, man. I know things about Leo, like, let's just put it like that. All right, spirits, guides, ancestors, and source, family, and divine. Please guide me in giving messages of high prevalence and support to Leo for the month of February 2022. Help me to allow them to embrace any challenges, issues, positivities, and joyous moments throughout the month of February 2022. I just need guidance to help these beautiful Leos of Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of the sign Leo, February. Yeah, here we go. All right, Leo, let's get these placements out. Then I will explain them all. We'll run through their placements, their meanings, what that may atone to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Remember, this is a general. It is impossible, and I mean it is absolutely impossible for this reading to resonate to each and every single Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement of Leo for February. It's just not the way this works. If you want that, that's a personal, babies. But this is a general. I'm giving you the best I can get on a general, you know. But it is a general message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't mold it to fit. You don't want them problems. Why the heck would you want to? But having said that, if this doesn't resonate for you today, I hope that you can at least take some sort of message of support, knowledge, or just know that you are not alone in your issues, problems, even if it's not resonating. But at the very least, I would just like to say thank you for joining me, and I hope that you can take something from this, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem at this time. All right, Leo, let's go through these placements, explain what is going on in these placements, and find out what's going on for February 2022. Oh, yeah. All right, Leo, this is very, very interesting reading. So the bottom of the deck, underlying energy for that first part of the reading, we had the sign of Aquarius coming through here with the star inverted. I'm seeing there's a lot of unhappiness here, a lot of unfulfillment. You know, I'm feeling like you're losing faith in it. You're losing inspiration. Underneath that's the sun reverse as well. Like this is wretched energy of just really feeling unfulfilled. Like faith, spirit maybe let you down. Like you've just been there holding the ball, man, and everyone else just packed up shop and just left you for dead. And you're standing there going, it isn't fair. I've had enough now. I want my share. Can't you see? I want to live, but you just take more than you give. That Balfour's bloody advert, mate. You're the boy there waiting for that damn pie. Leo, what about me? You know, like this is gypped and shit, mate. Where's my bloody Balfour's pie and sauce? Your current energy coming into Feb. 9 of Cups, baby. Success, attainment through self here. All that attachment, all that bit gluttonized, bit full of self, too. A bit of ego here, but that's all right. We like that. You know, Leo, this is a lovely energy of off your own back. All nines are, you know, completion, attainment through self-management, frugality, through self-control, through your own, off your own back, I want to say. That Nine of Cups, you know, this is success, material here, attainment, advantage, you know. It's well-being, abundance, good health, difficulties being surmounted here, really getting up on it. I love that, Leo. I love that. All right, Leo, the crossing obstacle issues that you'll face throughout the month of February, this is what you're going to have to manage and deal with. The Page of Swords reversed, you're going to have to deal with an imposter here. Someone's going to be revealed as an imposter, or, you know, someone's going to be outed. I think their real thoughts, opinions, or their real intentions are going to be outed. They're going to be outed for the, you know, bullshit, teetotaling shitbag that they are, I guess. You are really in a state of disbelief. You feel like you're lacking in preparation. This is really taking you out of left field. You're a bit like, whoa, just the wind breath has been taken literally out of your lungs. You're just like, oh, you've been winded something fierce. Crowning this whole reading, hanging above it all, the sign of Virgo coming through inverted, the Hermit. Crowning this whole reading, hanging above it all, you know, the highest point of it, we are looking here at a lot of incorrect advice you're following. You're not trusting your own guidance. You're not trusting your own intuition here. I feel like you're following incorrect advice. It's really bringing you into resulting in a lot of unnecessary delays or a lot of mess ups, I want to say, because you're just not following your own guidance. You're not following your own belief systems. You're actually pushing it to the side if you are getting inklings. The root of the reason we are here, Five of Wands reversed. This always warns about contradictionaries. The way I describe this card, sorry, there's so much shit going on in the background. Someone's just rocked up and everything's gone crazy. Contradictionaries. Do as I say, as I do. Stand by your word, die by the sword. You know, don't be, you know, holding people to certain accountabilities that you don't hold yourself, and then 1 minute you're pissing in someone's ear about someone else's behaviour, yet you are not doing that either. You are doing the exact same shit and giggles crap that they're doing, that you're bitching and bouncing about, perhaps. So be warned, Leo, be warned. Okay, my darling Leos. Past energy leaving you now, darlings, but still extremely prevalent. We have the Justice card in reverse. Sign of Libra coming through here now. You may have Libra in your chart. You may have been dealing with a Libra. Yeah. You know, there was a severity here. Justice came in, but she was a biased, fickle individual. You're made an example of, I want to say here, in the past energy. Leo. There was like biasm here, there was falsities here, false accusations against you here. I feel there was bigotry, severity, and judgment copped in your direction, Leo, of course, and intolerance, unfairness, maybe even borderline abuse here. Like, I'm gonna, you know, I don't mince my words. I do put it quite direct. Sometimes people can see it as a little bit forceful. I like to be point blank, period. I don't like there to be too much miscommunication or misunderstanding. When it's direct and sometimes even almost shocking, you ain't going to forget that anytime soon. And I feel like this is resonating maybe for some of you out there. This severity and judgment, you made an example of this bigotry, this biasm against you. You wore the full brunt, the full bearing of this justice that was rogue. Future energy, my darling Leo, is coming in fire energy. I like this much better for your future energy. The Eight of Wands, you know, swift made communication here. This is hastily made movement here. I love it, because the Eight of Wands can also refer to Cupid's wands, you know, love connection, or yummy, things of that nature. But there's swift activity here. Let's get real. There's real sudden progress here, you know. Things are getting stirred up like a hornet's nest. There's all activity up in here. Things are moving. Speed, hastily made movement. Therefore, decisions maybe making rapid, maybe too rapid advancement, but you're moving at the speed of bullets. So, you know, there's it's speed. I am speed, Lightning McQueen, you know what I'm saying? That's totally what Spirit wants to say to you right now. The next card is advice from Spirit for you, Leo, for the month of February, the Two of Pentacles. So Spirit is really reminding you, my darlings, to be agile here, to have real agility here in handling matters, especially with your monetary, you know, having that agility to balance, to seesaw the shit out of this, I want to say. You know, having that agility, having that stamina to bring in this balance in this pentacle. At the moment, it's seesawing back and forwards. The infinity sign is very prevalent here. You know, it is just... You're trying to have the agility. You're trying to make some sort of stability. You're very wobbly on your feet. Let's just keep... But you're trying. Spirit's telling you, don't give up. Don't give up like a rat on the wheel. Keep that pentacle. Don't let it go still. Lift it up, lift it down, back and forth it goes. Seesaw the shit out of it. It's the motion. As long as there's motion, that pentacle will go up, up to infinity and beyond. Leo, you'll be alright. Just keep the pentacle moving and light. That's what I'm hearing, just like... I'm just seeing you rocking this bitch back and forth. Like a choppy sea with a little boaty boat, little tinny tugboat, you know, with only your little oars, no motor, just being rocked. Mommy, and you're like there with the pentacle, just trying to... Mommy, I've got to keep it going, keep it moving, keep it balanced, keep it... Mommy, don't drop the shit. Don't drop it. Now, the next card is outsider's view of you and your situation. It's not necessarily what is going on. It's just their view, outsider's view of you. And what's going on with you, Leo? They see the outsider's view, the Queen of Swords. They see someone that's gone through some mourning, a stage of privatization or separation here. You know, that's been through the mill, had a rough trot. You know, had a lot of loss here. You know, but they see someone that now... controls their emotions, doesn't get invested in that way. Mind over heart, you know, quick-witted, intensely, and I mean intensely perceptive. Nothing gets past this queen. She's subtle, but she's been through that loneliness, that privatization, that mourning period, or that separation. She's lost a lot. And she's gone through, you know, anxiety, pain, and misfortune due to this. She hasn't had it easy. She's been through a lot. But now she stands with her sword, ready to make the decisions that need to be made, head over heart, mind over matter, intuitively guided, air energy. I love her throwing the butterflies are always there with her. You know, everyone refers to the Queen of Swords as the Ice Queen. And in many ways, yes, she is. She's, you know, can come off cold and very, you know, privatized, very barren, I guess you could say in some ways. You know, she's not the warmest of folks at all, in fact. But she'll tell you like it is. She'll tell you like it is. She won't ever bluff you, bullshit you, or misguide you through truth of the truth of the truth. She'll cut straight through that like a hot knife through butter, baby, and just let it, all that juice flow out at your feet. She makes no apology. She makes no sidestep. She does not mince her words. She is brutal, honestly, with the force of a razor-like wit of tongue, of truth. It's hard to endure, but at the same time, you can't fault her, because in some ways she's right most times. Hopes and fears, the Empress in reverse. A lack of fruitfulness here, Leo. Your hopes and fears for that of February is a little bit of a concern for me, I must say, because I do see here there's a lack of interest in general. There is a real inaction here, and there is a real lack of concentration, maybe some indecision, delay, anxiety, maybe going through a bit of infertility, but you are definitely being very infidelity. Really playing the field, tasting the treats, enjoying some of the smorgasbord that's available, maybe more than once in a night. Outcome so far, G-rate it. Outcome so far for Leo, we have that Two of Wands reversed. Sadness and trouble. Looking at the world created and then going through your mind and your passion into the ideal system of what it is that you wanted, looking at the living, breathing, the ideal system of it before it was created, and realizing, shit, they're not one and the same. The thing that I wanted to create and what is actually living, breathing, and, you know, in full movement or is not what I wanted. This isn't what I envisioned. This isn't the world I wanted to create. I've got a restraint here, and I've lost my faith in this. Not even being surprised by the shit of life anymore. The news doesn't scare you. Nothing nothing surprises you too much now. It's like I've been through it all. I've seen the dark barrel of the bullshit, underbelly of the crap. I know it all. I've seen it like the back of my hand, like road maps leading all the way down to this cesspool of shit. You're sort of thinking to yourself, Leo, I know I don't want that. But at this present, Two of Wands reversed, there's a lot of sadness here. A lot of restraint. You feel real boxing. You feel really hands tied, shackled almost. Like you've got wants, but you just can't move from this current position of being. Hands tied, bound to this current sludge of melodical BS, I want to say. Like you've got some choice words. I think that you could actually phrase this a little bit better and more to tone them with what I'm trying to get across and failing miserably. I must say my explanations are solid shit at times, I must admit. But I do try my very, very best to put what I know of the cards into a somehow reasonable explanation as to how that might attain to a real person's life. You know, I can read my card meanings inside out. I can tell you a card meaning without even seeing it. It's really strange. But when I first started my channel, my biggest thing was trying to take that meaning and make it somehow make sense to your daily living. So say, for example, the sadness, trouble, and restraint caused by others, how that would attain to you in your everyday living, like, and how that fits into the, the puzzle block of what is life of Leo or whoever I'm reading for. Now I have that problem with personals. I've been doing personal readings for people since I was 13 years old without even, taking two thoughts of it. It's something that I've done innately most of my life. But it's been so much better since I got sort of into my 30s, especially into the middle of my 30s. And I allowed myself to accept not only what I already knew about myself that I tried to close away, but I allowed myself to go deeper, to explore the true avenues of the roots of who I am and what I could become, what potential there was there, and being honest to self, to source, to universe about that fact, and being willing to go with that truth of sword and die on that sword in a way if need be. When you take it all in, and when you're prepared to fail, but willing to give it all to succeed, Leo. This is just a tip I found out in the last couple of years myself through trial and tribulation. It might help you skip a step. Why not? I learned it all through the thick of it. I've never been faced with something in my life where I've been able to say I can see clearly, quickly, an exit strategy. I normally know the situation. I read the people pretty quick and I can work out what this is attaining to, what they're asking of me, what the failure is, or what the issue is that has brought this person, place, or thing, or whatever issue to my front door, or into my life, or into my face at times. Through that, being predominantly air, I'm intellectually fast. I always have been. I've already got the story and the chapter next, as well as the final page, and then I'm already got notes in my head ready to go to paper on the next novel. This is all why I've only written two sentences on a page. It's just like the beginning idea, but it's the moment the idea comes in, the building blocks fall into place like Jenga. And next thing, you've got a damn tower of initiative. Leo, through the thick of the hardest of the thickest of bush, even though you may get lost and feel dark, alone, scared, and really vile at times, when you're in the thick of it, you do find the glimmer of light. You do make it out of that forestry. And you pat yourself down, you realise you've still got all your limbs and your brains and your gook still. And you take that first breath. I did this. Just me. I am. I always have been. And I will, because I can, because I do. I am fucking Leo. Bitch, get out of my way. Nine of Cups now. Let's clarify this bad bitch of a Leo read for February. Look, mate, I'm going to tell you to you straight and real, okay? This, don't stress at all.
Mom.
I'm so excited for you guys. And I know you're just sitting there probably going, what is she talking about? She said these things and now she's joyous, she's mental. No, honey cakes, I'm not.
Mommy.
Through the fire of the flame, the phoenix will re-rise. And with that comes a whole new beginning.
Mommy.
Nine of Cups clarified by Eight of Swords reverse. The Page of Swords reverse, which is just crossing obstacles issues for the month of February. Let's clarify the Page of Swords reverse. Oh, King of Swords reverse. Wow, we're getting some good sentiment here of what's going on. Crowning this whole reading, the Hermit in reverse, sign of Virgo. That Hermit in reverse. Why is the Hermit in reverse here?
Mommy.
What is this?
Mommy.
Four of Cups. Well, that explains it. Sorry about that. Root of the reading. Five of Wands reverse. Spirit and guides. Wise. Thank you. The Ace of Wands reverse. Wow. Past energy leaving you now, Leo. Step over. We had the Justice in reverse. Why is this Justice? Are you okay? Shady, baby. So Justice in reverse, that past energy. As soon as I can pick up the cards, I will tell you. 10 of Cups reverse, 9 of Cups reverse. Woo! 9 of Cups reverse, past energy. Your current energy now was the 9 of Cups upright. There's progress being made here, baby, and the cards are responding very much to that. What was is what is now. Look at the comparisons. Look at the movement. I love it. Forward energy coming out of this. 8 of Wands. What's the future energy for my beautiful Leos? We've got that 8 of Wands. Let's clarify this 8 of Wands. Why is that 8 of Wands here in the future energy for my darling Leos? Why? 8 of Wands here. Yeah. The 6 of Wands reversed. Okay. Advice from Spirit. We have that 2 of Pentacles. Why is the 2 of Pentacles here? Please, Spirits and Guides, for Spirit advice. Let's clarify that 2 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Love, love, love it. Outsiders looking in, their view of you, Leo, and your situation. Queen of Swords. Whoa, the Queen of Swords, because the Fool in reverse with the 7 of Cups, with the 2 of Wands and that 7 of Swords. What a lot they think about you, Leo. Not so good either. Hopes and fears. We had the Empress in reverse. Clarify, please, Spirits and Guides. Empress in reverse. For Leo's hopes and fears for February. Clarify this Empress in reverse. Page of Cups and the outcome, the all-important outcome. 2 of Swords reverse is clarified by the Chariot, sign of Cancer. I want one more, please. Chariot, clarify this Chariot with the 2 of Spirits and Guides. The Chariot is clarifying the 2 of Wands reverse. Clarify further, please. Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Swords. I get it now. You are so moving. Moving like a lion with its tail on fire. Bottom of the clarifying deck. Magician in reverse. I don't like the bottom underlying energies of these readings. The Star in reverse and the Magician in reverse, guys. This is losing your hope, your faith, you're seeing no fulfillment, you're not seeing anything come into fruition, and you're losing your faith, your inspiration, your hope. You don't even want to wish anymore. Why? Because you're going rogue. You're going trickster. You're going bad. Breaking Bad type bad bitches. Like, I'm telling you, the Magician in reverse is a trickster. He don't use, his creative goods or his elements for, a show or for people's highest of good or for even his highest of good. He just wants to rogue it in. He wants to be a rogue trader, wants to bring in the chaos, the trickster energy. He wants to fool you. In some ways he wants to F-U-C-K you up a bit there, PG, sort of, kind of. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you can feel it out. It's not the nicest of energies, a bit of a shit. Okay, Leo, let's run back through this to get your reading done. So the current was the 9 of Cups. This is clarified by the 8 of Swords reversed. So feeling pretty smug with self, feeling like you've had success here, got it off your own back. This was all attainment through effort or investment that you had done yourself. This wasn't like a free handout or something that was gifted to you. This was something that you worked hard for, put a lot of effort in, and you're now getting the success from that effort. The 8 of Swords reverse is really saying that there has been some treachery in the past or some difficulty here. You've put in a lot of hard work here. You may have even gone through a slight stage of anxiety, depression, things of that nature, a bit of a very down, somber sort of energy, a bit of disquiet here. So you're really head down, bum up, going through all the motions of that to get to where you are now. You're at a spot of success, of attainment, through sort of sitting kind of pretty, feeling pretty chuffed with yourself. You know, you've surmounted these difficulties, any ill health that you've also like overcome that as well, if that had been plaguing you leading up into February. Crossing obstacles, issues that you'll face throughout this month of February is that Page of Swords reverse clarified by the King of Swords reverse. A lot of air energy for a fire sign for the challenges that you're going to face. So very much intellectual here. Both of a negative connotation, unfortunately, because of its reversal meaning. So that Page of Swords reversed initially. So the Page of Swords reverse, as I was saying, that's someone that is very much an imposter, or someone that is really wearing a mask, being very falsified in their, you know, in their agenda, in their nature, in their mental plane, what their true intentions are. They're being very deceitful here. I'm seeing that there's also challenges. You're going to feel very weak in the face of these more powerful people, feeling real lacking of preparation, a lacking of force here to be able to overcome or to rival this particular issue. The King of Swords reverse, that's someone that is a person that will pursue a matter to absolute ruin. There's no line in the sand. They'll bring in the cruelty, the conflict. They're very selfish, sadistic. You know, one who brings on a lot of unnecessary disturbance, sadness, perversity. They will just F shit up. You know what I mean? They're the wild animals of the bunch. Nothing's too far. Nothing's over the top. Nothing's off limits. Crowning the whole reading. That's a bit of a funky challenge. The Hermit in reverse, Four of Cups. So, crowning all of this with that Hermit reverse, it's lacking in following your own knowledge, your own wisdom. You're too busy listening to other people's thoughts, opinions, agendas, be that as it may. That's leading you down a path of misdirection, I want to say. Too much a part of the crowd, not enough solitude. You know, with the Four of Cups behind that, that's a real period of meh. That's really my meh card. I describe that as, you know, there's offerings coming in. Nothing's entertaining me at the moment. I'm maybe even in a bit of a state of disgust, bitter experience, just taking a little bit of a breather between some stationary point in between some rather piss and shit situations. Root of the reading, Leo. This is really attainment to exactly that, the base of it. See a lot of fire here now for a fire sign. Five of Wands reverse with the Ace of Wands reverse. It's a bit of a mixed bag, because the Five of Swords reverse, that's a bit more of a positive. That's always Alright, with that Five of Wands reverse, this is really, the way I explain this is, do as you say, as you do. Don't live by the sword, die by the sword would be the other one. Basically, say it, do it. Hold yourself to the same regard you would hold others. Don't be one of those people that stand there and go, never do that, blah, blah, blah. Next minute, you know, you're doing the exact same thing that you would hold someone else in ill regard for. So the warning with that Five of Swords reverse is say as you do. Hold yourself to the same regard as what you might be, you know, holding others to. Ace of Wands reverse, this is really a lot of cloudedness, clouded start, unrealized goal, bit of cancellation of plans. What little bit of footedness you started to put into ground is sort of crumbling. There's just nothing being able to hold a foundation for it to begin, let alone anything more. Massively trying to work that out. Past energy is a lot to go by. Justice card reverse, Ten of Cups reverse, Nine of Cups reverse. Well, this has really hit the skids and the shits. Big time. This Justice card in reverse has been coming in a lot in the past energy from multiples of the reading, so I don't know what's up with that, but it's different. So, Justice not going in your favour, bigotry, biasm against you, severity and judgments here being made an example of. All the shit you don't want in court, basically. So look forward to that. Ten of Cups reversed, Nine of Cups reversed. Shit, this. Loss of friendship, real unhappiness, probably because, rules are going to go against you. There is going to be some sort of judgment you're going to have, even if, you were a very minuscule, minor portion in whatever went wrong. You're going to get the 100% blame, or at least 95% anyway. It's really going to be hung on your shoulders. So this is going to lead you in a bit of a state of maybe even family quarrelling, some sort of pettiness, rage, pissed off. Why wouldn't you be? And this is going to lead you down a track of misplaced trust, imperfections, therefore. False freedoms. You think you're going to be free, but maybe not. Could be bars in your future, because your future is the 8 of Wands. Beware of that one, okay? So if you had caught in the past, and, bars might be your future for some of you. 8 of Wands, this is fast communication too, also trying to move with haste here, which you might want to. Really move fast communication, back and forth. Can be trying to reach out to a love connection as well. Can refer to Cupid's arrows as well. 6 of Cups reversed though, this is all looking to the future, all nostalgic, very hopeful, glass half full, let's give it a punt. Trying to look at the same opportunities in a new light. Coming events, vistas, plans, arrangements in a new light, even if the same old bullshit issues. But these may fail. With the 6 of Wands reversed, there's always a chance that it's just, you're not getting accolades or support from your peers, people around you. If anything, they've revolted. So you're trying to get some sort of movement or communication with a particular party, but they're pretty much, you're going to get the voice now if you're going to reach out to this particular individual or, organisation or whatever it's attaining to. They're not going to back you. If anything, they're going to revolt. Wow, what a month. You really got hung out to dry and then left to sway. Advice from Spirit, 2 of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Pentacles. Advice here would be to try to have a lot of agility in handling your money matters. It's going to be a bit back and forth. You're going to need to really work on it. But if you do and really try to maintain, balance it out, don't go doing anything crazy, you will have a firm seed in prosperity moving forward out of February. Something that you can really make grow, something that can really bring in a foundational point with an asset or monetary. New job, example, new house, owning your own, new car, whatever that attains to, something that you've wanted or want to invest in. Maybe you weren't in a position to even consider it before. Now might be the time to. Outside's looking in, and we've got like 20 billion cards here for this one placement. So, why the hell not? Because, I love that. Outside's looking in, see Queen of Swords and the phone that wants to talk to you as well, because that's always amusing. Sorry about that. So Queen of Swords, someone that's gone through pain, dispersion, loss, sorrow, and all the rest of it. Now that this is an individual that is got no emotion in it, no investment in that way at all. Mind over matter over heart over the whole lot. Big sword of truth. Anything that smells, sniffs, sus, she won't have a bar of it. She'll just take that sword and chop off your head. She don't mince her words. She don't have the time for it, nor does she care for it. She has no heart. Well, she does somewhere, I guess, but she doesn't pride it nor shows it. Full reversed with the 7 of Cups. Being foolish, negligent, not really putting too much into things. No investment of anything beyond the here and now. It's all very right now, no tomorrow. 7 of Cups, lots of options, maybe too many, because some of these options aren't necessarily good, but you are glutton for choice at the moment. And I'm seeing you're investing in a lot of those options. 2 of Wands with the 7 of Swords. 2 of Wands is looking at the options and filling it all out, really. So, might be testing a lot of waters here. 7 of Swords. There is going to be a stage or a point where you come to a state of seeing that the fun is over, that there's no intellectual backing here. There might be sentiment or for, you know, options, but they're not really intellectually investable. If anything, they're quite boring and confusing. These people are ditzers, basically. These options are shit, basically. It's great having 7 cups to like, whoa, options, but if they're all got shit in them, why would you want any of them? It's all just crazy. So outside looking in, Leo, seeing someone that's really got a lot of options which are all shit and are just investing in all of them right now, scattered across the board. Like Monopoly pieces. Hopes and fears, the Empress in reverse, Page of Cups. Well, not feeling your best. Feeling kind of like your best years might be behind you. Just not feeling very fruitful, in sync right now. Could be that you're just not really caring about self. You're just living in the here and now of options as well. Empress in reverse is someone that's very not really true to form in partnership. They're very infidelity. They're very flighty. They lie. They don't look their best. They look older than their years. Bit withered, bit worn. Page of Cups, small investment, a studious, usually a younger energy. So when you back these two together, I would say young person looking older in years. Sorry, guys, but, you know, I've got to call it like I see it, Leo. You know, maybe this is your fear. Maybe this is your hope. Maybe this is something you just don't ever want to see in your lifetime. I don't know. You tell me. But this is someone that's young of years, maybe looking a bit long in the tooth or feeling a bit long in the tooth. Someone that's a bit flighty, doesn't really stick to one pull, all around everything and everywhere. Really investing in things everywhere, but small investment. Nothing more than a night, baby. That's what I chalk that shit up to. So, Leo, this is one hell of a February reading. I'm guessing this might attain to Valentine's and you're just, living large or whatnot. Outcome. So, Two of Swords reverse. So, ideal system and the reality, not one and the same. Bugger, bust, shit. What I thought it would be, what it is, the ideal system, and then seeing it in its full living, breathing movement. Yeah, not so great. Not quite the same. Not what I thought. Don't want to buy it. The Chariot and then the Knight of Swords. Chariot sign of Cancer. Warlike journey forward through the thicket of it, through conflict, through warlike rant, busting straight through it all on a journey, on an advancement. Controlling emotions, trying to be very stable while doing this, even though you may be feeling a lot, you're not showing any of that shit. It's all under the surface. It's all locked down tight. Really precise in your movement. You're on a journey. You're on a warlike rant. You may have lost the battle, bitches. You're in it for the war, and you're coming for it. Because you've got the Knight of Swords behind that as well. That's just brute force. Going through walls. Wrecking ball. Miley Cyrus riding that bitch home, mate. Leo, fuck, whoever you're after or whatever you're after, God help it, because, you know, you're going to go straight through it. You're going to meet it in the middle. Nothing will stop you there. Whether this is a good thing, good witch or a bad witch, I don't know. Star reverse and that Magician reverse, you know, guys, what the hell are you doing in the long run, you know? Because the fucking sun's reversed after that as well. We don't want to look at that shit. That's some scary shit. Losing faith. Don't even want to wish anymore because nothing runs right. There's no glitz, glamour, and there's no illusion. Everything is just a trick. Everything is just unfulfillment. Everything is just wishing on a star on a prayer that won't come in. Leo, you're depressed, man. Seriously, you guys are depressed. This February is done you a little bit raw. I think this year's beginning may have been a bit of a nudger for you. I would say, look, for February, my side advice would be, look, take it easy, be kind to self. Don't go investing in anything too strenuous, tapping out your energy or tapping out anything else, because you're pretty damn tired and fucked up mentally and physically, I want to say. hurt people. Maybe not the best thing going to all these pools and watering them all or shit of that nature. Maybe you should just sit down with a book, maybe. Read some, like, those love novels, those boons or whatever you call them. Like, that novelist that writes some real love-invested, you know, stuff. And just, you know, imagine it rather than investing in it. This is, yeah, a story to be read, not necessarily be actioned, Leo. I think, yeah, maybe get down with some of them love books and shit, you know, and just go that route rather than the action-packed full investment in reality. Perhaps. Or you could dance. Kick up your cute heels and move your glorious body, feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl to your intentions. Woo. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Exercise is important to your well-being as healthy eating and processing your stress and emotions. You can shake a tail feather alone or with friends or with a passionate partner. So dance your heart out. Maybe you need a dance and boogie. Maybe not in the bed sheets though. I can see that's going to bring in more of the same. But whatever, it's your February. Light it up, fuck it up, stuff it up. It's totally yours to resonate with. So Leo, best of luck with that one. I don't know where that's going to lie for you, if at all. But best of luck. Take care and see you next time.